Ever wonder how AI systems actually think when you ask them a question? It's not just about spitting out facts. It's a two-part process that's as critical as a chef needing both a recipe and cooking skills. Let me break it down. First, there's the search part, like a chef hunting through their pantry for the right ingredients. In AI, this is called retrieval. The system scans vast amounts of data to find relevant information. But here's the catch. Even if you find the perfect ingredient, you still need the skill to cook it. That's the generation part, using the retrieved info to create a coherent, accurate response. Recent research shows that both steps are equally vital. If the search is weak, the AI might grab the wrong data. If the generation stumbles, even perfect info could turn into a mess. Think of it like a recipe that's missing a key step or using the wrong spice. Either way, the dish fails. The good news. As AI models grow more advanced, they're getting better at balancing these two parts. This means smarter assistants, more reliable answers, and systems that can handle complex tasks. So next time you chat with an AI, remember, it's not just about finding the right info, it's about making sure that info is used wisely. And with each breakthrough, the future of AI is getting brighter. But how do we actually measure whether an AI is getting better at this delicate dance? That's where cutting-edge research like Dragon comes in. Developed by a team of researchers from Russia and beyond, Dragon is the first dynamic benchmark for evaluating Retrieval-Augmented Generation, RAG, systems in Russian. Let's unpack why this matters. Traditional AI evaluation methods rely on static datasets. Think of them as a snapshot of knowledge from a single moment in time. But the real world doesn't work that way. News cycles change, scientific discoveries evolve, and language shifts. To truly test an AI's capabilities, we need a system that reflects this constant flux. That's where Dragon's innovation shines. Instead of using outdated data, the framework pulls from a continuously updated database of Russian news articles, public documents, and scholarly texts. This dynamic approach ensures that AI models are tested on the same ever-changing information they'll encounter in real-world applications. But how does Dragon translate this into actionable tests? The team built a sophisticated pipeline that generates questions from the latest data. Here's the technical meat. They leveraged a knowledge graph, a structured representation of facts and their relationships, to identify 4 core question types. These range from straightforward factual queries to complex reasoning tasks that require synthesizing multiple data points. What's particularly exciting is that Dragon isn't just a testbed, it's a collaborative ecosystem. The researchers open-sourced their tools, evaluation scripts, and even a public leaderboard to track progress. This creates a shared benchmark where developers can compare their models, identify weaknesses, and push the field forward. And because the framework is language agnostic, it's already being adapted for other major languages, making it a global standard for RAG evaluation. Before Dragon, Russian language AI systems lacked a reliable way to measure their performance against real-world demands. Now, with this living benchmark, researchers can pinpoint where models excel and where they still fall short. It's a critical step toward building AI that's not just powerful but practical. So the next time you interact with an AI, remember, behind every answer is a complex interplay of search and generation, tested against benchmarks like Dragon. And as these tools evolve, they're not just improving chatbots, they're reshaping how we access knowledge, solve problems, and even define the limits of machine intelligence. Stay curious, keep exploring, and let's continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The future of AI isn't just coming, it's being built one test, one breakthrough at a time.